Hey, so this week, it's gone a little bit viral. That girl that is gonna move to Afghanistan to be with her husband, that she only met in person for 12 days. And we hope the best for her, honestly. Like, maybe he is a really good man. But the situation also remind me of something that happened to a YouTuber a few years ago. And it was a whole lot worse. Like, she lived in the United States when this happened. She lived in California. And she, it was all love bomb at first, like a few red flags here and there. And she chose to stay with him. And she got pregnant. And by the time the baby was born, it was already a pretty toxic relationship. And I'll show you some clips and let me get back to you, all right?
And whatnot. So, Milos left me with the dog. We're gonna have some fun today. Yeah, so, basically, I'm financially supporting him. I'm paying all the bills. I got to a point in, like, March of 2016 where I was ready to leave him. It wouldn't take much for him before he was, like, screaming and yelling at me. And it started out, like, and he would go for hours. At first when he did it, he would happen, like, once a week, but then it got to be where I used to count the days in between him yelling, and when he didn't yell at me for a week, I was, like, really excited. It got really bad.
That's the nice thing ever.
It's okay. I mean, I was ready to break up with him, but that's when my period was late. So,
what did you?
I mean, it was really hard because like I always wanted to have a family, but I didn't want to be with Milos at that point. This is even stupider. Don't be like me, girls. Because he was a doctor, he told me that if he pulled out, I couldn't get pregnant. And trust me, no one was more shocked that I was pregnant than me. And I asked him, should I be on something? Should we be using something? Because I was not ready to have kids yet.
But so do you think his goal was to get you pregnant?
100%. Yeah, because I think he knew at that point that I wanted to get out, and he probably wanted to hang on to me. But I hated Milos at that point, and I even, like, I'm kind of ashamed of it, but I even thought about not keeping Rex because I knew it would forever tie me to him, and I didn't want that.
When they're a little bit older, you give them money for a strip club, they go to a hotel. And
we're so in trouble.
In the hotel.
But when it came time for it, I couldn't go through with it. Yeah, I was thinking about not keeping Rex. I had an appointment, and I just couldn't go. Yeah. I mean, imagine someone's like mean to you every day. Would you want to have a kid with them?
No, I get it.
I don't know why I put up with it, but. And then I remember one day, like, this is the first time he was physically abusive. God, I hate this. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I brought tissue because I do, but I hate this. But I don't want anyone to go through what I went through. Okay, so I wanted to finally get him out, right? And I was so pissed at him, and the bills were piling up. I'm so sorry. And I got big black trash bags from the kitchen. I started gathering up his stuff, and I'm like, you need to get out. At that point, I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna be a single mom. Get out. And he just changed like that. He went at me, so I ran into the bathroom. I was screaming help me, because I'm my neighbors, the kids always played in the yard. It's like, they're gonna be home. They're gonna see me, right? And that was the one day that they weren't home. Was that day? And then I remember my phone was in the other room, so I ran to get my phone, call 911, and he wrenched it out of my hand. And it hurt my pinky. And I was 2 feet from the door when Milos grabbed me. I was trying to get him off, and I was pushing his face. He was my eye. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute, I just hurt his eye, right? And so I just froze. He's like, my eye. I'm never gonna be able to practice medicine. Doctors need their sights or whatever. He ran out the door, got in his car, and then texted me from the car. And he was an eye doctor. He hurt my eye. And Milos ended up coming back with an eye patch and drops and whatever. And what? And I ended up giving him $200 because I felt so bad. He was let me come to the doctor's appointment. So I wanted to go and see if anything was wrong with his eye. Because I thought I hurt him even though he hurt me first. To this day, I wish I would have just called the police that day, but I didn't. Milos all of a sudden told me that because he had money, he said, in a fund in Russia. That when first time he told me about this, he said, sanctions, we got him lifted, I'm going to get money out. And he told me he was getting $10 billion. No joke. And he showed me the forms. I'm not joking.
$10 billion?
$10 billion.
And he said that without laughing.
He showed me forms, Shane.
What?
I know. To be able to look at the houses in Malibu, you have to have proof of income. So I had a sheet that had 34 billion euros in the fund, so we could go look at these places. I have videos of me of houses that he was talking about putting an offer in on. Today is real estate day, so we're gonna go get some breakfast and then look at houses.
Yeah.
Because we were gonna put an offer on a place. It's with an $8 million home. I started buying this fantasy, right?
Yeah, $8 million house.
The pool is actually my favorite part. What's your favorite part?
The cinema.
It did honestly make me a little bit uncomfortable because I felt like that kind of money he would own me, and he was being really nice, but he could change back at any moment, right? He's like, you should sell your house. And then right as we were showing it, he came into the living room one day and he said, such and such ran away with the money. So he said the banker ran away with the money that was coming in that we were gonna put down on the house. So I found out when now the house is up for sale that you were not going to get in the house.
So what happens in the middle here is she makes a plan with her mom to escape, leave San Diego, and go back to live with her mom and stay safe. The same day that she left, she files a police report for abuse and everything. And when they go to court, this is kind of what happens.
He said, oh, by the way, she's pregnant. So during my trial, he got another woman pregnant and then got married to her. The only reason I'm even, it's out though now. It's all over gossip forums, people already found it because they're just searching his last name. They're leaving comments on my video did you know that, he's already married and has a baby? They're taking photos of my son and her son and putting them side by side and saying, oh, the nose is the same, really.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I on purpose did put this woman in the book because I bet her. I had kind of given up on the idea of soulmate. I wasn't looking for it, and that's when I found it. And I want anyone to attack her or be mean to her because she's a victim as much as I was. He was really cute and confident and a doctor, and I was just like, you're too slick. And the only way for me to go forward was to talk about every part of me was don't trust him. He's gonna take your heart because I need people to know what happened to me. me. I'm leaving lunch and he's already texting me. And I want to stop people like him. And I don't, because they all do the same thing. He'd keep texting me, and then we'd see each other every day. They all use the same tactics. About like date 9, I was like, oh, I like him. And if people are aware of what I felt for, no one was more shocked that I was pregnant than me. Maybe they won't fall for it. Here is the physical proof that I have something in my belly.
What would you tell the new woman who's with him?
Like, go, like, hire an investigator and look at the things that I've said and see what you find out. Milos was shocked, but happy, because he wants like 5 kids.
I remember I saw your video about being engaged. It was the first time I video game, and there was a moment, I don't even know if you caught it, but I was gonna show you, that's dark. But there was a moment where he broke his character.
Really?
Yeah, and he like, I just want to see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Brittani Louise Taylor, weird.
Here's how the floor space. Friends, it's Brittany, and if you're new to my channel, there's a red subscribe button below, so, right? I'm engaged and pregnant. Surprise! This is my baby daddy. This is Milos.
Okay, so that's like kind of the character, right?
Yeah. Do you want to say hi?
Hi guys.
Hey, so are you happy that you married me?
We have this
Are you happy that you knocked me up?
very much.
Sorry, that wasn't perfect. That was,
I don't watch these. Okay, we had the first ultrasound, and it was so funny because I looked over at him and I was like, you did this to me. He's like,
And I was so proud.
he's so proud. So, yeah, let's have
that moment.
So, yeah,
It was like he was observing you, and it was like, I just got that feeling in my stomach, and I was like,
I love you guys, and do you want to say anything to them?
Yes, sir. Well,
Bye.
bye.
Well, that, like, he started out with, like, I had a ton of money, coffee doctor, and I didn't like.
So yeah, you could see how bad that relationship got. When she pushes his face away, it's just like the book, This Ends With Us, the one with the movie with Justin Baldoni. And it's a similar situation where the abuser will make you feel like he's the victim, and her giving him money, like it's so sad. The other thing that I didn't include in these clips was how he staged a photo shoot with a white background, and he kind of seemed like he was trying to get passport photos with her and the baby. So thank God nothing happened in the end, but they do really think that they were gonna try to abduct the baby and kidnap him and take him to Russia, with or without her, who knows. So to the girl that's moving to Afghanistan, just stay safe. Like, it could happen to anyone. You might think you're in a loving relationship in the beginning, but men, they're just, I can't even begin to start. Yeah, it's tough being in a violent relationship. So definitely watch out for the signs and get help if you really need it.